Hello guys, you are most welcome with Dr. Veerpal Singh in our today class topic Industrial and Agriculture, Waste Processing and Technology. Today, you know all well, industry and agriculture both creating lot of waste, and by the using several process and technology, we are minimizing the hazardous effect of waste, or we can say that we are processing them in the more useful or reuseful product, that is called waste management. Let us see comparison of industrial and agriculture waste. Agriculture and industry both are spreading or producing waste, and what's its contribution in the total waste produced throughout the world. Agriculture waste, that is comprises 30 to 80%. That's the wide area of the waste producing industry. And second, that is the industrial waste. It produces 2% of the total waste produced by the all industries. Industrial waste. Then what is the industrial waste? It is an unwanted material produced in or eliminated from an industry operations and categorized under a variety of headings such as liquid waste, sludge solid waste and hazardous waste. It is a waste caused by the industry, factory or mills. The problems begin along with the outset of industrial revolution. The toxic and chemical waste are a kind of industrial waste. Since the industry revolution, industry and mining operations have been accompanied by a problem of industrial waste, which may be toxic, ignitable, corrosive or reactive. So these are the different type of the waste by according to their nature produced by the different industries. Industrial waste, coal mining. Coal mining itself a very great part of industry, great type of industry, which is producing a lot of waste and which affect the surrounding atmosphere environment, especially the inhabited areas of peoples and damaging the climate and environment. So this is the picture which indicating the site of the mining of the coal, where it spread throughout the surrounding of the mining sites. Industrial waste, power engineering, where the power generated surround this site, there is a lot of waste are produced which cause hazardous impact on environment and atmosphere. Industrial waste, power engineering, again power sector create a lot of waste and it is spread over a large area of land, which creating several atmospheric environmental problems. Industrial waste, metal mining, where the metal mining is taking place, a lot of waste are spread throughout the land areas and which has negative and dangerous effect on the surrounding atmosphere environment. Industrial waste on dumping site. Several industry produce the waste which is dumped into the jungle and on the land, which create a lot of problem on that site, dumping site. Industrial waste, metal mining, where the metal mining is taking place, lot of waste are spread over the land area, which causing the hazardous and harmful effect on the environment and atmosphere. Industry waste, where chemical produce, where the chemical factories are settled, their surrounding areas is polluted due to the chemical waste generated in the factories. And this is the pictures which indicating the dangerous position of the waste produced by the chemical production factories. This is the diagram which indicating the waste categories over total waste generated. So here the most of the waste part of the total generated waste is covered by mineral solid waste, and the other waste are also covered contribute their best of their maximum contribution. Household and similar waste, commercial waste, animal, vegetable waste, wood waste, paper waste, and etc. Industrial waste processing least favored option because they don't favor the best option of the processing techniques because it is highly costing and money of the factory industries invest in waste in that processing, so they favor the least option of processing technology of the waste, and after that the lot of waste is remaining unprocessed is creating the several environmental and climatic problems. These are the pictures where we can idea or guess the hazardous aspect of the chemical waste. Agriculture waste. Agriculture is a large factory or industry which contribute the maximum in the waste production of the total waste generated. So first of all, we try to explain what is the agriculture waste. It is composed of the organic waste, animal excreta in form of the slurry, farmyard manures, spent mushroom, compost, soil water, and silage effluent. The waste such as plastic, scrap, machinery, fencing, pesticides, waste oils, and veterinary medicines. These originate as a agriculture waste. It includes waste produced as a result of various agriculture operations, manures, and other waste from farm, poultry houses, slaughterhouses, harvest, waste fertilizer run off from field, pesticides that enter into water, air or soils, and salt and silt drained from the field. Agriculture is also include the horticulture, fruit growing, seed growing, dairy farming, and livestock breedings, keeping the use of land as a grazing land and meadows land, orchard land, market gardens, and nursery grounds. The use of land for woodland where that use is ancillary to the farming of land for other agricultural purposes, and agriculture shall be construed accordingly. Agriculture waste. Some examples are given you to understand what is the agriculture waste. This is two pictures indicating the agriculture waste and their minimum and their process after the and their form after the process. Agriculture waste, food waste. Agriculture food waste. Application of chemical in agriculture is source of hazardous waste. The chemical used in agriculture field, agriculture crops have bad effect on the surroundings, and after when they are drained in the water sources or land, they again pollute these areas. Agriculture waste management by the processing and technologies. Agriculture waste which cover a large area of total waste generated. It is necessary to manage and process them using the advanced technologies. For waste management, hierarchy should be the follow. Hierarchy of processing the waste is we discuss in next slides. Okay, then if we prefer the hierarchy, then it is the result in the lesser production of the waste. Preferred options should be follow, prevent and minimization. If there are no application of these preferred options, the number of the methods are again available to treat the agriculture waste to minimize their harm effect. These other method of using as a processing and technology for processing agriculture waste. These are land farming, spreading the waste on land, anaerobic digestion, that is called biogas plant, composting, that is also called a manure formation. Industrial waste processing and technology, waste management hierarchy. The most favored option is the prevention of the waste. What it is generally it is not possible and not adopting by the industrialists. So the second option is minimization. It is also not followed by the industrialists. The third is reuse. It is again acceptable. Reuse and recycle and then disposable of them. So these are the other hierarchy patterns. These are the hierarchy pattern to processing the waste of agriculture waste. Land farming. Land farming is the cheapest way to minimize the waste by spreading the waste on land areas and farming areas. Anaerobic digestion, that is called biogas plant, by using this technology or this process technology for minimizing the or preventing the agriculture waste, the manure with water, reach the manure with water in the tank, and after the anaerobic digestion there is a generation of the biogas that include methane and carbon dioxide, a mixture of methane and carbon dioxide, which come out and it is used for the any form of the fuel, and the remaining slurry is used as a manure or fertilizer. So this is the another best way of agriculture waste processing technology. The second one is the compost formation. This is the again best of the best technology and assigned with the agriculture field, agriculture industry. In this method of composting, the green leaves and green part of the crops with the with brown part of the crops with water and in presence of air, and also in presence of microorganisms like earthworm and insecticide and microorganisms just like bacteria, fungi and microbes, it converts the compost, that is manure, used as a fertilizer in the crop production. So these are the overall look about the agriculture and industrial waste management and process. After that we are coming to repeat the important point of whatever we discussed in today's lecture. These are the industrial and agriculture waste and their definition, their types and their hazardous effect on atmosphere, and their examples, their hazardous effect on environment and atmospheres, and the process technology using to minimize the effect of agriculture and industrial waste. So as today we discussed in detail about these two topics, now you are welcome for the next remaining part of the topic in next lecture. Thank you very much. Please subscribe this channel. Thank you very much.